Do you struggle with depression, anxiety, feeling like you're not enough, not knowing who you are? Do you not feel as close to God? Have you been through some friendship betrayals, maybe dealing with a narcissistic spouse or parents or anything like that? Yeah? Then, Queen, come sit with me for a moment. Let's talk. But before we get into this word, can you do me a favor? Can you unclench your jaw, relax your shoulders, and now let's breathe with me. Smell the flowers, blow out the candles. Feel better? Good, because you're safe here. Queen, let me introduce myself to you and tell you a little bit about me. Queen, my name is Roxy Renee. I am a confident self-worth mentor, aka your motivating bestie. Here to uplift you whenever you may be feeling down and you just need a reminder of the queen you always have been. Queen, I always been a girl that just lit up every room, just always so happy and bubbly, always looking out for other people. But behind that glow, Queen, I was in a lot of pain. If you see me looking down, I took some notes because I get the yapping and forget to say the main thing. So to keep me on track, I had to take some notes. But like I was saying, I always been that bubbly girl, but I was in a lot of pain. Queen, I used to cry myself to sleep, begging and wishing that my loved ones, not all of them, certain loved ones would just give me the love that I always poured into them. And it seemed like no matter how much I poured, it just seemed like it was just never enough. From their rejection, the manipulation, the betrayal, I always felt empty performing for their love that just never seemed real. Love is supposed to be unconditional. It should not come with conditions. The ones who were supposed to protect me was the ones that hurted me the most. Ooh, I know you can relate to that. If you can, drop a yes in the comments. And the relationship that I thought I was in love was actually an abusive, narcissistic boy, because that wasn't a man, who fed on my light to recharge him. He took so much from me to the point to where I couldn't even recognize myself anymore. And that depression started swallowing me whole, from just the rejection from certain family members, from constant performing for love, then being tore down 24/7 by a narcissistic spouse and friendship betrayals. It was just weighing on me so heavy. So I got into this depression to the point to where I used to go to sleep, and when I woke up, I used to be upset that I was still here. I felt like I had nothing to live for. Very tough times. But God had other plans for me. My mom saw the depression I was in, and she told me, listen to these two song, daughters. One of them was I Didn't Know My Own Strength by Whitney Houston. The other one was Take Me to the King by Tamala Mann. I hope I'm saying her name right. Those songs, I didn't know then, was a start to my healing journey. And then one day I was sitting in my bed and I just feeling down and out. I didn't want to do anything. But something just told me to turn the TV on. And I turned my TV on. And Joel Austin was on the TV. And I'm like, I don't want to listen to this TV preacher. I'm trying to turn it off. The TV would not turn off. I tried to turn the channels, everything. It just refused to turn off for some reason. And mind you, it was fresh batteries in my remote. It was just wouldn't turn off. So something told me to just listen to that message. I can't remember the exact message that day because it was years ago. This one I was like 18, 19. But it was something about that message that really made me tap into God. And that's when I really start finding God. And God showed me He wasn't done with me. He stepped into my pain, lent me His strength. And from there, I just started getting into my word. I started praying every day. I'm not saying that, me getting close to God just came overnight. But I started making it a daily practice and really just starting to get to know God. And that was the best thing I could have ever did in my life. Then He blessed me with my beautiful, beautiful blessing. My daughter with the superpower of autism. She became my motivation and a reason for me to keep pushing in life. She was truly a gift from God, and I thank Him every day for my baby. My healing wasn't instant. It was holy. But God taught me I was never broken, just buried. And what's buried isn't gone. It's planted. Ooh, that's a word. That's a word. Now I help women break free from the same things that I was going through depression, through not feeling enough, from people pleasing, from self-sabotage, from always seeking validation, and so much more things, Queen. So, Queen, stick around, subscribe, and don't forget to share this video out. If you know you've been going through some of these same things and you need some help, Queen, let me help uplift you. And let me leave you with something, Queen. Let me tell you something. Your worth is not tied into other people. Your worth is not how much you can please them. Love is always supposed to be unconditional. It should not be based on your performance for them, because you could perform all you want to and it would never be enough and you would just find yourself drained. And Queen, it's okay if you don't fully know yourself. I'm here. I will help you. And honestly, it's a lifelong journey trying to get to know yourself. But you have to figure it out, because if you don't figure it out, life will try to tell you who you're not, and you will mess around and believe it. And if you have a good heart, 9 times out of 10, you got people around you just want to suck you dry for all that you can do for them. And the moment that you're not pleasing to them anymore, they're going to put so many labels on you that's not true. And if you're vulnerable, you're going to mess around and you're going to believe it. But that's my next video coming up. I'm going to teach you how to find your identity, because that is the core to everything in life. You got to know who you are, because this world will really try to break you apart. Every setback you experience was really just a setup for your resurrection. Every scar is just a proof from the fire that you've been through that was only meant to redefine you and not crush you. Them scars ain't there for no reason. Be proud of them, because it showed that you survived your worst days and you came out and you still here. As long as you still got breath, God is not done with you yet, Queen. And if you're tired of performing for love and you're tired of feeling invisible and you want to know who you are, Queen, then welcome to my movement, Her Rise, Her Reign. You are in the right hands. Subscribe to this channel and share this video out. And I hope to see you next time. Good day, darling.